this is a video regarding Excel that you can use for your reference in case that you want to learn or start learning Excel. So I'm going to share my screen right now with all of you. And I'm going to start from 0 so you can see how I find Excel and I create the file. I'm going to click on here on the search tab and I'm going to put the word Excel. If I have Office, I will be able to see Excel. I'm going to create a new blank workbook. Okay, click on here and then you will be able to start in Excel. So what I'm going to do is to put a name here in the first place, in the first row. It's going to be, so this is an example, okay? This is an example. Recording activities or recording any information on Excel. Sales by month 2023. So I'm going to put this title. I'm going to do this select and put it on bold. Okay, that's the name. So here I'm going to put the names of the year. Okay, so again, a supposition that I sell in January 500,000, and then February let's say I sell $600,000, right? And I'm gonna put here US dollars to make it understandable, because this table can be seen for many people, so we want to make sure we are giving the information right. So US dollars 6,000. The system can do that for you too, so you don't need to put that here. Let's do $700,000. So I'm gonna select these two columns, and I will like to add the all borders option, so I can have a table with a format. I also can add colors here. Let's say I want this green, this orange, and for example, this one I'm gonna put light green. Don't put colors that are too dark, because then your your readers won't be able to see all the colors. So I'm using many colors here. Usually it's better if you go no color, right? My advice, or light, so they can be seen, okay? So what about if here I just summarize this, right? If I summarize, I select the column that I want to summarize and I go to this, I made a mistake here, okay. Here, I do this and I click on this summarize. No, I did it before and I was not. Okay, I'm gonna put the equal sign at the end, okay, and I'm gonna do this and hit here, summarize. No, it's not working right now. I have to summarize. I'm gonna do manually 1, hit the plus sign, and enter. It's because this, what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna put it in the top, okay? It's because I was doing that with you and no problem. So now it's summarized because I was putting letters, so I'm not supposed to do that, okay? So don't do that. If you wanna put the US dollar, for now, let's do it like this, in the top. And remember how I summarize? I just select my column and click on this summarize sign, okay? And you will have your numbers. So here I need to write total, and that's it. But what about if I want to make a graphic on that? I just select the data that I want to graphic and I click on insert. And then I go to charts. Let's say I want this chart. I select a format, right? And if I want to know what the numbers are, I do right click at data label, and then I will have the numbers I need. Okay, I can change my title here. It can be sales by month or sales per month, US dollars, and that's it. So I can have a table that you can put in PowerPoint if you need it, copy and paste, or you can change some aspects of the format to make it different. For example, this, I'm changing the letters, I'm putting bigger. So all of this can be seen in any other format, any other Office application like PowerPoint, etc. So if I want solid line, I select here. I also can do many things here. I can, for example, change some format stuff, and I can shadow, glow. So all of this is select 3D and put around this the graphic. You can do many format changes. I'm showing you how. This one you can put bigger letter. And now you can record your sales as a small business owner, as administrator. But if you want to document any other information about employees, about sales, about taxes, about you name it, grades, your expenses, personal expenses, you can use this system to help you. Remember how you're gonna save this? Save as this PC, and I like to save in desktop, right? So I'm gonna click on here and I'm gonna put desktop and I'm gonna call it Reformed University Example. And then I click on save and you will have your file saved in desktop, so it's easy to find. I know some of you are more in the carpet, in the put it in a file, which is okay. No carpet, I mean file. So here you can save it as soon as you prefer. Okay, it's just an example. If I want to add some another information, I can actually change this completely and make it different. I prefer this because telling me the access and in everywhere. Okay. So this one, and I can keep going with my formats and all of these things. Okay, I put it bigger like I did before. This is something that you can do. If you click on the numbers only, you can also add a more size to your numbers. Okay, if you want to make it more understandable and you want to change a little bit actually, I can add something US dollar. I mean, it's not necessary, but let's say that we are from overseas, and then sometimes we have to manage projects with different kind of finance, different kind of currency. So you are able to say that it's clear that you are selling in dollars, okay? Just in case. So now you know how to summarize too. And this is the first tiny class that we're gonna give in Excel to help you with the small business administration, how you can document, how you can process information in Excel, or making tables, showing the information. If you have to present this data to the community, you can do it. You can, move a little bit your numbers. You can, do as soon as you want. You just have to drag the numbers, and it's going to be understandable. And you can see a growing process. So the analysis of this graphic will be that we have growing between January and April 2023 in sales. And actually, I can put this to make it clear, sales per month 2023, okay? Which is also important to make all your information understandable. I hope this tiny class helped you. If you want more of this tiny class, let me know, because we can keep learning from here. Thank you.